welcome back to the vlog. Oh my gosh, it's been a hot second since I have done a vlog for you all, but I am very excited about this one. This one is going to be what I spend in a weekend, because this weekend we are going to go and see BTS in concert. Oh my gosh, I am so excited. We got these tickets way back when the pre-order happened, and my sister's friends went through and got tickets for us. So we paid the actual list price, which is crazy hard to do, but you know, that is another topic for that. But hi, if you are new here, hi, my name is Brooke. I'm 29 years old and I like to do personal finance videos and sometimes occasionally vlog. I have not vlogged in a hot second because this year has been crazy, but we're going to do a vlog for this weekend because we have so much fun stuff we are doing. Right now, I am just cooking up some lunch, and today is Friday. Tomorrow, we are leaving to go to New York to see the BTS concert at MetLife Stadium in New Jersey. And yeah, so we are going to be doing all of that. And I'm not going to really count this in the total for what we have spent so far this weekend, but I did buy my tickets through my credit card points, and I only had to pay taxes on them, and taxes were about $11. So that was all I paid for my tickets up there, which is crazy awesome. And then my BTS ticket was about $150. That is how much I have spent so far. And my sister got the hotel room all on points as well, so we don't have to pay for our accommodations there. We're just staying for one night. But I'm so excited. I have a couple of things I'm going to do. Going to have some delicious lunch with one of my friends, and then another friend I'm meeting on Sunday morning to go get coffee. So we're going to do all that stuff. Also, I want to go to the Chase Sapphire Lounge in LaGuardia because they have free facials, and I want to go and take advantage of that. But let's have a great weekend. I am so excited for the concert. Good morning, happy Saturday. It is very early because we have a 7:30 flight, so we got up so that we could finish packing and get ready to go. I have my army bomb here. I'm so excited. This is so cool because you have an app and you have to put in your actual seat number, and then all of the ones in the stadium will be like all connected together, and based on your seat is what colors you will have. So I'm so excited to put in my seat information in the app and start using this tonight because look, it's so cute. This is the new Army Bomb. I literally spent 30 minutes trying to get this through the pre-sale because the website kept crashing on me. With shipping and taxes and everything like this, I think I spent $90 on this. So this was another pre-concert purchase, but I love it. And this is my first Army Bomb. So I'm excited to use it tonight and see everybody in the stadium with theirs. Just waiting for my train. I had a delicious walk through Chinatown with some friends. We ate at a lot of great places. Got some scallion pancakes and fondant and delicious drinks and all the good stuff. So had a great time in the morning, and we are now on the way to the hotel and getting ready for the concert.
있었는데 다시 이곳에 와서 아미분들이랑 추억을 보낼 수 있어서 너무 좋은 것 같습니다.
As you know, 2 weeks ago we were here at the halftime show, but I'm glad to be back to make more memories.
Hello, and I am back home now. It is Monday afternoon, and I did my accounting for the weekend. So let's go over how much we spent this week. So on Saturday, we woke up and went really early to the airport because our flight left around 7. And so there at the airport, we got some coffee, and my coffee was $4.59. And then when we got into the city, we took public transportation from LaGuardia to where I was meeting my friends up for food. Every trip on the subway is $3. And then also I had to pay for a bus across the George Washington Bridge to get to our hotel, and that was $4.20. So on Saturday in total for public transportation, I spent $10.20. Then with my friends, we went to a couple of great spots to eat. We went to Winson Bakery, which was so good. We got delicious scallion pancake and fondant and a bolo bao, and oh my gosh, that was so good. And my friends were very gracious in paying for that for me. And then we went to Justin's Salt Bread, which is like right across the street from Winson Bakery, and we got the salt bread, and we got some cream dip with it, and oh my gosh, that was so good. And then we went to one of their favorite places to get drinks, which is Hey Tea, and we got a mango drink from Hey Tea, and that was also really good. Also something that they paid for, which is really nice. And I think I paid for the salt bread, but I don't know if it hasn't been charged in my card yet or something, but it hasn't come through. But we got their 3-pack along with the cream, and I think that was like about $14, but I haven't included in that because I can't find where it is. I'm not that worried about it. It was really good. And then the last place we stopped, we got like a more substantial amount of food. It was their Chinatown location in Manhattan, and it was Maxie's Noodles. And we got a bowl to share of wonton noodle soup, and that was so good. And we also got some fried crispy fish skin that was so good to like eat as a side, and then also some curry fish balls, and oh my gosh, so good. And because my friends paid for our other few spots, I went ahead and paid for the Maxie's for us, and that was $27.72, and that's because we shared the plate, so that was like really nice. We had a few hours to kill before we went to the BTS concert, and during that time, we went to this place that I have not been to literally since college when I was in China, and it's called Cafe Bene, and Cafe Bene is really good. And I got a drink there, and I also got a taiyaki, and that was $8.80 for my taiyaki and coffee. And then we had to take an Uber back to the hotel we were staying at because it was kind of in a spot that you can't really walk to. And so I paid for the Uber for us. It was $14.97 for the Uber back to our hotel so we could get ready. And we also stopped by a K-beauty store, and I got a little thing of lipstick. It was $10.64. Now, when we got to the concert, we had so many things to give away. One of my sister's friends who came with us, she made a bunch of goodie bags to give away of stickers, and we also had a bunch of photo cards. So we were like handing out stuff, and people were giving us stuff. We got lots of stickers back and different photo cards and charms and everything like that. So I just love the atmosphere of like people bringing stuff to the concert to trade with everybody for free. So great. But while we were there, we got concessions. So we got like a frozen drink, which was really good. And then we also got a little snacky. So we wanted some popcorn, and then we got chicken tenders and fries. And my half of the concessions were
$33.05, which honestly for concession food, I really thought the prices were actually pretty reasonable at MetLife. So yeah, that was what I spent all on Saturday. So my total for Saturday was $109.97. And then on Sunday, I did spend a little bit more on Sunday, but that's because after the concert was over probably around 10:30. We were trying to get an Uber for like 2 hours. It was so hard to get one. And once we finally did get one, it was literally like 2 a.m. at that point, and I was like, I will literally spend however much we need in order to get this Uber back to our hotel because I was so tired. And I spent $40 for an Uber back to the hotel, and that was my portion of the Uber. So I know that was really expensive, but like I said, it was 2 a.m. in the morning, and I just wanted to go back to the hotel and go to bed. We went back on the George Washington Bridge. We got back on the subway, and we rode down to where my sister's friends were staying at their hotel, and we had to pay an early check-in fee so that we could put our bags in there and so that they could like have a space to get ready before they went to go see their play, because they were going to go to see Moulin Rouge later that day. And so we paid $75 for that. And then we rode the metro over to meet my friend to get bagels. And so in total on Sunday, we rode public transportation, I think 4 times. Yeah, 4 times, because we had some different places we had to go. We took the New Jersey Transit bus and we took the metro 4 times. And that was a total of $16.20. And again, this is why if you're like going to like a place like New York City or Boston or like any place like that has really walkable locations with like really good transportation, like I definitely recommend that, because like taking Ubers is so expensive in the city, like doing all that stuff, but like riding the metro does take longer, but like it was only $16.20 to ride the metro and the New Jersey bus like for the entire day. Really not bad. So that honestly, it wasn't the transportation that really like sent my budget over the edge. And so then we met up with one of my other friends at Sophia Bagels, and I got a Huevos Rancheros bagel, which was so good. And then I also paid for my sister and my friend and what they wanted. So in total, I paid $37.93 for Sophia's Bagels. But that was the only food that I paid for all day, because we had a hotel credit at the hotel we stayed at. And so we got like an array of like a la carte breakfast stuff that we didn't have to pay for. And then afterwards, my friend works at a coffee shop. And so we walked over to his coffee shop, and they were so gracious, and they gave us free strawberry iced matchas. So those were delicious. Their coffee place is called Merriweather. So if you're in New York City and you want to go to a good local coffee spot that only has one like location, Merriweather's, definitely recommend. So good. Something is blooming or dying or something. I mean, I know it's like August, but my allergies always get way worse like in the late summer, early fall time, not in the springtime. So yeah, I am like getting that 1 week a year where I'm congested because of that. And then the last thing we went to the Grand Central BTS pop-up. One, because I'd never been to Grand Central, so it was really fun to like see the beautiful architecture. It's right by Bryant Park. It's right by the New York Public Library, so we like saw that building as well, and Bryant Park. And when you go to the BTS pop-up, they have t-shirts, and you can buy a t-shirt and you get up to 4 stickers to customize the t-shirt. And so it was $50 to get a t-shirt. And I didn't buy any merch when we were at the actual concert because the merch lines were very intense. I'm like saying they were like so long because there's so many people there. I think they said there are like 34,000 people in the stadium, which insane. We had such good seats. We were in section 144, so we were like in the 100s, so close to the stage. It was so good. The location was fabulous. But yeah, the merch line was insane. So we didn't buy any merch when we were at the concert, which is why I didn't feel so bad when we went to the Grand Central pop-up to go and get the customized shirt. And it was really fun because we got to pick what stickers we wanted to put on there. So I picked one that said Into the Sun and Hooligan. It had some New York ones, so I got like the Statue of Liberty. Then when we went to the airport, because of the Chase Sapphire Reserve, which I know it has a ginormous fee, and I talked about like, should I keep the fee? For this year, I kept it because I was grandfathered into that lower fee. And then like I think the fee when I go to renew might be $7.95 or something, which is crazy. But it gets you a lot of good perks, and specifically in LaGuardia, they have a Chase Sapphire Lounge. They don't have a Chase Sapphire Lounge in every single place that you go. Whenever there is one, you should definitely run to sign up to get on their wait list to go while you're there, because they had a really great spread of food. So we got free dinner that night while we were waiting for our plane, and we also got free drinks. They actually have a free facial. So I signed up for the free facial, and they give you like a 20-minute facial. I almost fell asleep. It was so comforting because they had like the red light therapy, and they had the lights low and the music and everything like that. So I think I fell asleep slightly during it because I just like kind of zoned out. So, but that was all free. And so that's like the perks that you get from going and being a part of like the Chase Sapphire like Reserve like thing. You pay the price, but that's why I try and maximize the value out of my credit cards. You know, if you want to like get into the credit card game, I'll leave my Chase Sapphire Reserve link down below. And you can get like a good sign up bonus, and I think I get a little bit of a kickback. But honestly, like I just really enjoy the points game, and I've made videos about using points before. But if you want more those kinds of videos like for travel and that kind of stuff, let me know. But anyways, so in total on Sunday, I really don't think this was too bad because this included the $75 check-in fee, which is kind of crazy that a hotel charged that for an early check-in, but whatever, we needed to do it. And it was, so I spent on Sunday a total of $219.13. And so if we take what I spent on Saturday and Sunday, that equals out to be $329.10. For a weekend trip to New York, I think I did it pretty much on a budget. Like, you know, you could probably spend way more if you went to New York and like you bought like really fancy meals and all that kind of stuff, and you took Ubers everywhere. But like taking transportation, going to like some of the hole in the wall spots that have really good food and really good atmosphere and stuff like that, $329 is honestly not that bad. I'm happy with how the weekend turned out. We had such a fun time. Oh my gosh. I was so excited that we got to see the boys finally, because I've been waiting since 2020. I know, but you know, after they like went did their military service and everything like that, we're like waiting and waiting for their comeback, and then they did their comeback finally. And so when they announced the tour, I was like, I have to go. I don't care if I have to travel, and I don't regret it because it was so good. I loved it so much. So fun. I had my light stick with me. We had fun. I made a poster for my sister. It was just a great time. We had a lovely weekend, and I am just so stoked that I was finally able to live out my K-pop dreams and see BTS. It was such a good concert. They are amazing performers. They're amazing people. So I'm just really, really happy that I went. And yeah, that's how much you could potentially spend in New York if you go. And of course, like, did I need to buy the t-shirt? No, but I didn't get any other concert merch. So that was kind of how I was justifying it. So thank you all so much for watching. That was what I spent in a weekend in New York and had so much fun at BTS. I love you all so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, y'all.